I might be the first one to tell you this, but the Pearson Vue trick for your NCLEX does not always work. If you are a nursing student or a new nurse, you probably are aware of what the Pearson Vue trick is. So I took my NCLEX a little over 2 weeks ago, and I took it on a Saturday, so I obviously was anxious all of Saturday. All of Sunday, woke up Monday, paid for the quick results, looked, and it was a pass. And then I got my state license a little bit later in the evening. However, if you are a new nurse, you've probably heard of the Pearson Vue trick. Now, the Pearson Vue trick, in case some of you don't know, I was told in my first semester of nursing school, once you take your NCLEX, you have to try this, see if it works for you, it'll settle your nerves on if you passed or not. So, of course, after I took the NCLEX, I had to try it. What you do for the Pearson Vue trick is after you take the exam, you have to give yourself about 2 hours, and then you go to re-register for the NCLEX. And if it lets you go all the way to the payment page and it lets you put in your card information, by the way, don't actually pay for it, but it lets you put in your card information, then you probably didn't pass. But if you get to that page and it says our records indicate that you've recently taken an exam with us, then you passed. However, it did not work for me. So imagine my surprise when I go to register and I'm like, no, I really think I passed. I feel good about this. Go to register for the exam. It lets me put in my credit card information. So not only am I freaking out because I don't have my results, I'm stupid and I took the exam on a Saturday, so now I have to wait at least until Monday to get my results. Now I'm freaking out because it let me put in my credit card information. So I close out of that, wait, and then I did some chat GPT and it said, try it again in another 2 hours. So I tried it again another 2 hours and it let me put my credit card information again. So here I was freaking out all weekend. Then, like I said, opened my results on Monday and I passed. So, in case you're one that's anxious and you are so eager to see if you pass and you try the Pearson Vue trick and it lets you see your credit card information or it lets you put in your credit card information, it doesn't necessarily mean that you failed. So, just be patient, and that's literally, I think, the worst thing anyone could say to you when you're waiting for your exam results to see if you literally passed your boards. But I promise you, okay, don't rely on the Pearson Vue trick because I say it's not reliable. Regardless, trust yourself, you're gonna kill it.